So this is not the video that I thought I was going to be making coming back from Mustang Week, but here we are. I wrecked the Mustang. Yeah. I'm going to post some pictures here and some videos of us pulling out. Went down to Mustang Week, had a great time out there. Was in a burnout competition at Suck Bang Blow on Friday night. I'll post that video in here as well.
Send it, baby.
He strapped that shit.
Oh, yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. If you like that, people, let me put your hands together. Put your hands together.
Just a lot of fun hanging out with different people, getting to see the Mustang community. It really sucks that this is the last year of Mustang Week. I love it every single time that we go out there. And on the last day that we were out there, I was in the big car show that they have there with all the vendors and stuff, and my car was parked in a Modify Mustang's tent. Any of you that go by there, I was there on Saturday, and as any of you who were there know, a massive rainstorm came through. Nothing I could do about it at that point. Inches of standing water everywhere. It was a proper soaking. But so we packed up everything, packed up the tent, all of his parts and stuff, put it away, and then everyone started to go home. And it actually stopped raining, and it dried up a little bit. Not a ton. The roads were still a little slick, but it had started to dry up pretty well. And so my plan was to try and make it back to where we were staying to swap over to my regular street tires. So I was on a set of Mickey Thompson ET Street R's, which are a DOT rated tire, but if you've ever driven on one of them, I do not recommend driving on them on a slick road. But I was trying to make it back home, and another arm of this storm came through and hit us, and again the roads were just absolutely saturated. I was driving like maybe 30 miles an hour on a highway, and the back end of the car picked up and slipped down on me. Slid sideways, and I hit the only sign for about half a mile. Side airbags deployed. I was perfectly fine. We had actually just put a cage in the car like a week before leaving for Mustang Week, and I was wearing my harness, so I was perfectly fine in the car. All my safety equipment did its job, what it was supposed to do, so I was very, very happy about that. But unfortunately, did some pretty heavy damage. So I'm gonna put in some footage here and some videos, and I'll just kind of talk about the damage that you're seeing, and then we're gonna talk about the plan. What are we gonna do, right? Because I've got a race on the 19th. Car's not gonna make it to that one, I don't think, but we're gonna try and make her bigger, better, faster, stronger in every way, and see. Alrighty, as you can see here, we hit pretty darn hard. The car actually ended up spinning as we went off the road and hitting the sign backwards. You can see the marks on the grass right there. Passenger side door is pretty beat up, pretty hard, and you can see it right there. The A-pillar is actually perfectly fine. Rocker panels are destroyed, and then this is where the most damage is, here on the passenger side. And you can see about half an hour later, when they came to get my car out, the roads are perfectly dry. So, you know, that's a warning to me in the future that, you know, if I find myself in this situation, I just need to sit where I'm at, and just wait. Mickey Thompson ET Street R's are absolutely great tires, and they are technically DOT rated, but they are not meant for rain one bit. You know, so just be warned, learn from my mistake. Strangely enough, the sign itself actually is not really damaged at all. He had to have me pull the e-brake here so that he could reposition his truck, to pull me at a slightly different angle. So that's why you're looking at my coffee cup, which I believe is still in the car right now. I'd have to double check on that. So another funny thing we discovered in modern vehicles, when you crash, the safety system inside the car pretty much instantly calls the cops, to try and get you people there, which is great, but nothing tells the car that you've already done that, you've already called the cops. And so every time I touched the car or moved the car at all, like to move the steering wheel or something, it would just call the cops again. So I think in total I had somewhere around 8 or 9 calls to 911, and I had to keep canceling them, being like, no, I've already called 911. They already have somebody on the way. I was not injured at all. All my safety equipment did its job perfectly fine. You know, really the only damage is the damage to the car. Frame is not damaged. She actually still runs and drives perfectly fine. I primarily just needed to be towed out because, again, the aforementioned tires, I wouldn't be able to drive out of here. Also, the police will not allow you to drive away from an accident if the airbags have deployed. You have to be towed away. So that is always a fun thing that you've got to deal with there. She looks fine underneath. So, now the question is, what next? Well, the plan right now is that the car is currently at the body shop and is getting fixed. Insurance is covering for most of the damages, so that's very, very good there. But I am going to throw a little bit more money in on top of that, and we are going to upgrade a couple parts. As you can see, the doors were shot. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to carbon fiber doors and just drop a bunch of weight on the car. I might do some other just cosmetic looking things to the car. We haven't quite decided yet, but the big thing is getting her back running. So there's a set of carbon fiber doors I can buy from Modify Mustang. Thank you, my man. And, you know, we'll be able to get the car back up and running in absolutely no time whatsoever. So that'll do it for now. We'll be back with car content as soon as we can. I will keep this updated as much as I can. And we've got another 252 race coming up. The next one we'll probably be able to make and race at, unless I can find another car to race at, would be the 24th of September. As I said, the 19th of October, or not 19th of August, I have a race down Jacksonville. But unless I can get like a rent-a-car or something, I don't think I'm going to be running in that race. But anyway, guys, until next time.